Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go now. And starting this one, Hayden Birdsong. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
All right, ready to get underway. This is Bryce Terang.
Bryce.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener. That one to first, Santana. Here's the tag, and he's out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Gleyber Torres, the next to hit, takes ball one. Birdsong. He's known to have exceptional stuff. The strikeout number is usually way up there. However, he does have some issues with walks from time to time. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
And because of that, the pitch count can get high and not consistently deep into the ball games like you would expect for a guy who can get so many swings and misses.
And here comes. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And it's about controlling that stuff, right? I mean, he's got to harness all of that electric stuff and keep it at least somewhat in the strike zone.
Yeah, I'd say a guy like this sometimes needs to simplify the repertoire. Instead of trying to throw 3 and 4 pitches, just stick with 2 pitches that are very effective. Perhaps you can keep the pitch count down, get yourself deeper into the ball game.
Christian Yelich in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Throws to first, and that is that. And we're back. And towing the slab here, Ryan Nelson.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Bottom of the first. So in now for Cleveland, Masataka Yoshida. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that one's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double. Relay throw to second.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. That's down and in. A slider missed. And a swing and a miss there.
2-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Yoshida stands at second with no outs. Inside, almost got him. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Here's Trevor Larnach. First pitch misses.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a ground ball to first, but it kicks foul. First and second here, no outs. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. We'll see if he continues to climb the ladder.
Ground ball could be 2. Throws to first in time, and that is a big first out. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Golden opportunity right here.
Santana.
There's a strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Two on, 1 out. Fastball is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop. Third strike. 2 gone. But no advance from the runners. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
1-0.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Pitch misses. Ball 2. 2 outs. 2 in scoring position. Swings through that one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 outs. Got him. Huge strikeout there. New inning getting started. Stepping in the long ball threat, Brent Rooker. Birdsong back to work. Rooker in his 4th year, 30 years old now, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Nick Gonzalez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And there's a strike. No score here in the 2nd. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. Now batting Max Kepler. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Ground ball up the middle. Tovar handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back to Cleveland. Singy, these Guardians fans are excited for another season, and especially after watching their team reach the ALCS last year.
Yeah, Boog, and it wasn't a fluke. I mean, they won the American League Central and eliminated Detroit in the ALDS before losing to the Yankees.
And Jose Ramirez had another great season.
And nearly joined the 40-40 club, but finished with 39 home runs. So close. What a player.
And that's in the dirt. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounds one to short. Terang. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Just missed. 1 out, bases empty.
Ball. 2-0 to count.
Just missed.
3-0.
Late on that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that is out of play. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now it's Jose Siri. And that one upstairs, ball 1. High in the air, out to right. Kepler. And that is that. Top half of the 3rd inning, and here comes Alec Bohm. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. And that one fouled off. And strike 2.
1-2.
Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And now Tyler Stevenson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Top of the 3rd, no score. And it skips in the dirt. That clips the corner. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Siri really on his horse for it. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. Garrett Mitchell now at the plate.
Number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
Swing and a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1-0.
And now it's even up. That one fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And there's a ball. Hit in the air, left field. Terang calls it in, and there's 1 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Yoshida in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Yelich hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Walked his first time. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Comes up empty.
2. No balls. 2 strikes.
That's ripped. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And here is Trevor Larnach. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Just off the outside edge. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. That one missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
On the ground. To first.
Got him.
And that is the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Start of the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Bryce Terang. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Ball. 3 balls. 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Upstairs, and that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Flied to right his first time. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Yelich at the dish. Grounded out his first time. Ball 1 there. Now 1-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering misses. Now 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Turang, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Calls it in, 2 away. Brent Rooker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Rooker.
And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Bat to right. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing at a ground ball. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Low. In the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Liner, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
Ouch, that one got him. First and second, 1 out. Naylor, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Abner Uribe.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
In the dirt, nothing happening on the bases though. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And another ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Two on, 1 out. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, 3-2 now.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, but it's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And ball one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
One ball, one strike.
On the ground, could be two. Goes to second for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
I'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Here's Andres Jimenez. And Cleveland on top 1-0. That one at triple digits.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. Tovar at third. Siri on at first with two down. Battling here as he fouls it away. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here in Cleveland, and stepping in is the speedy Nick Gonzalez. Birdsong back to work. This to center field. Siri makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Max Kepler at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Outside low, and that's ball two. Fastball is outside.
3-1.
And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
That missed by a lot. 1-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Backed off the plate that time.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up.
Jimenez to second. There's one, and that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
Thinking about Yoshida, He's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
One down. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
A walk, and he's also singled.
Pitch
Ball.
misses inside, and that's ball one. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple
One ball,
in the
one
park,
strike.
and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey
Outside.
Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. He goes down looking.
The right fielder, number 9.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder,
Larnach.
Trevor Larnach.
He's grounded out a couple of times.
First
No.
offering, and it just misses.
One
Larnach,
ball, no
28
strike.
years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1. And we're back. Top 6. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Fought off foul. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him. Now 1 away. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's
Ball.
down and in. A slider missed.
1-0.
Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And that's
2-1.
outside. Next
3
offering
balls,
down low
1
and
strike.
in the dirt. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. And now here is Bryce Terang, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball.
Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Man at second. Out to short. Into the outfield, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Up
Really
next for
nice
the
job of
Diamondbacks,
2-strike
the
hitting in that
second
at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Torres in the box now. Takes strike 1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Cut on and miss.
0-2.
Throw to second, and he's safe. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's 2 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Christian Yelich getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. And that's going to get into the corner. Caught in between, trying for third now. Tries to get back and save. Runner in scoring position. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Brandon Williamson
bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Tap foul at the plate.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it's off the wall. The run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Tovar stands in now and watches strike 1. In the dirt.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive. And a base hit right there. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Now batting, the catcher,
Bo Naylor. Digs in for the Guardians.
He's hitting for the Guardians. Number 18, Mitch Garver.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next, Jose Siri. Swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Ball, no.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 2 in this one. Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it drops in. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. So digging in, Masataka Yoshida, 1 for 3. And that's in for a strike. And now the count is even. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. Pitch in the dirt. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Stevenson down to first. Out. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Here in Cleveland, and now the DH, Brent Rooker.
Rooker. Now pitching for the Guardians, number 52, Colin Snyder.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
You know, these D-backs finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2 and 2. And a good eye there. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In the air, left side. Yoshida on the move. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Throws to first in time. Now it's the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Ground ball right side. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Siri in position and makes the grab. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now the third. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Keegan Thompson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And it's fouled away. That's down and in.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
This one in the air right field. And there's one down. Trevor Larnach digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. On the ground right side, and he takes it himself for the out. Carlos Santana will hit next. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Off the mark there. Now 1 and 2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And there's a ball. And it remains 2 and 2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
Full count.
And this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Man on second, 2 down. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Snyder back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Here's the center fielder. Garrett Mitchell. He is struck out and he is walked.
Number 29, Tim Perrin.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. Bunting for a hit. And he's safe at first.
The batter, number 2.
And now the shortstop, Bryce Terang. So now a pinch hitter, Derek Hill. Runner on first and 1 down for him.
The runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swings through that. Aaron, in his 2nd season, he throws a slurve, a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. The 0-2. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the eighth. Foul ball, still 0-2. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit, in to score from third. And it's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game. And now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Barlow.
Strike one. And downstairs, Torres, the runner at first with 2 gone. Late that time, it's strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Ezequiel Tovar. And a foul ball.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in the dirt.
1-1.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up
Ball
and
two.
in. 2 balls and a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. So 2 down now. And here is Jose Siri. The other way. And that's just foul. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Gonzalez. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 down. Breaking ball misses down and away. The shortstop takes the ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And no one can get there. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now a chance for Max Kepler. Ball 1 there. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swung on, belted. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. He's 2 outs away. And now it's Alec Bohm. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of break. So tough to get that barrel to.
And that one is lifted in the air. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Diamondbacks down to their final out. Now here is Tyler. D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter, Jock Peterson.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Number 1.
So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Rene Pinto. And this is a big at-bat in this ball game. And that one cutting but missing down low. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. The relay throw. And he's safe. Tie ball game.
Well done. Drives in the run. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Stepping in, Garrett
Outside
Mitchell.
ball.
And delivers outside.
D-Ride.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. Just missed.
right through there for a strike. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
This one popped up. Yoshida coming on. Oh, no, he dropped it. The run scores from second, and in the ninth, they take the lead. Back to the top of the order now. Brooks Lee now at the plate. Taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And that is out of play.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Nabs it, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Devin Williams comes out trying to close it out.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Devin Williams.
That misses the zone. Ball one. And fouled off. One-run game, bottom nine. That one misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. 1 for 4 with a double. And that one fouled off. A one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And that one is inside ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sets him down looking. And they're down to their last out. And now, Jose Ramirez, known for his late inning heroics.
Ramirez.
Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And that's in the dirt.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Williams is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead.